Today I am going to show you how I grocery shop a month's worth of groceries for 2 people on a budget. It takes a lot of careful planning, comparing prices, and couponing for me to stock my shelves the way I do. I will explain more as we go, so let's just get into it. I started the day off with my Giant Eagle delivery. The only things I try to buy in the middle of the month are things that I need to replace because they won't last a full month, like bread, milk, and lettuce. But I try to buy items that have a long storage time so I can just keep a stock of foods and replace as I run out. We pretty much eat the same items all the time, just prepared in different ways, so when I run out I try to buy the maximum amount of it I feel we could go through in the month, and if we don't eat it all it can roll over to the next month and I will replace something else I have run out of. Of course there are items I have to buy every month, such as dairy, eggs, and meat, but there is sometimes layover from those as well, making extra budget for other things we want to try or once in a blue moon items. For example, I probably buy ketchup once or twice a year. Next I got my Aldi delivery. There are 2 types of coupons I look for. The first type is store coupons for general groceries. Fill a prescription and receive money off next purchase of groceries. Buy a certain dollar amount of groceries and get money off, or get it delivered as save this percent, are a couple examples. The second type is manufacturer coupons. These are coupons that reduce the price of individual name brand items. Always check the size the coupon is for so you have no trouble at the register when checking out, and compare if you actually save money using the coupon versus buying the store brand, or if it's worth the extra money for the name brand. I ventured out in the snow and my first stop was GFS. I finally bought a bulk amount of steaks this month. This will last us probably 2 months. It's a box of 8 strip steaks for $12.80 per pound, already vacuum sealed and frozen. I have a Sam's Club membership that I bought with a Groupon. I've noticed a lot of the food at Sam's can be more expensive than other places, but I do go there most months for individually packaged items like muffins and double packs on bread items. This way I can freeze some and defrost as I need it. I also love Sam's cottage cheese. Next I went to Walmart. I still have ginger ale left over from last month, but again, with planning a 1-month shopping trip, I want to make sure I factor it in the budget so we don't run out, and maybe in a month or 2 I will have enough stock to skip a month. Just like the store puts the new stuff at the back of the shelf, make sure you're doing that in your home as well by checking best by dates and sorting accordingly. If you have a hard time with letting food expire, I recommend the app CookList. Lastly, I went to Target. I was planning on doing a coupon deal on the Pillsbury dough cans, but it did not work. I could have gotten them off-brand at Walmart and saved $5, but I was so tired I decided it was worth the money to just buy them here and finally go home. So now that the shopping is done, it's time for the grand total. $285 and $15 for anything else needed later in the month. That's $150 per person. Now I need to butcher the meat I bought. I split the chickens up as so. 4 breasts. Boneless, skinless thighs, drumsticks, wings, diced tenderloin and scraps. In a pan I put the clavicles, skin, spines, thigh bones, wing tips, necks, and organs. I am going to sprinkle it with salt and herbs and put it in the oven. I chopped up the chuck and split it in 2. I made 2 mixes of ground pork and beef and 1 of just beef. I took the chicken out of the oven and drained the fat in a container to use and put the bones in the crock pot for bone broth. That's it for this month. Subscribe to see how I cook with it. I am hoping to come out with a cookbook in the future.